Hello everybody, and welcome back to the journey. And in this video we're going to talk about a lesson that this journey has taught me. As you can see here, I have some gold chains, and this is what I want to talk about. I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that I had gone out into some thrift stores, and I had found this sterling silver fork. And yes, if any of you were wondering if I still had it, yes, here it is. And yep, it's probably not going to come into focus because the lighting in here right now is terrible. But yes, this is a sterling silver fork, and I paid 48 cents for it. So of course, you know, that's a screaming deal for nearly 2 ounces of sterling silver. And so I started researching through some videos, and apparently there's a lot of folks that actually do go thrifting for precious metals. And from time to time you can find things like these at thrift stores for screaming deals. And so I went on the hunt, and I went on this hunt several weeks ago. This has been quite a while back, and we had gone through, I don't know, 4 or 5, and didn't have a whole lot of luck. And later on in the afternoon of that particular day, made one last quick stop, and that was at the last thrift store that I was going to pass on my way home. So said, heck with it, we'll stop at one more. And that's where I found these. And they were priced, of course, like you would see in a flea market. All these together was like $27. And if you go through and watch or do a YouTube search for thrifting for jewelry, for thrifting for gold, thrifting for silver, whatever, and you'll find lots of folks that do find this kind of stuff. And you can also go over and check out nickel stacking. He talks about being able to find this kind of stuff in bags of jewelry that you get from like Goodwill, stuff like that. But I'm not putting out this video to show my wonderful success in finding probably what would have been $1,500 worth of jewelry for less than 30 bucks. I'm going to show you what to look for so you don't get burned as well as I did. So these are not solid gold. I went and I was looking through, and I had my loop with me and things like that, and I was looking over things, and of course they look fantastic. And they had the little tags on them, and it's got the 18K on there, and I got overly excited, and so I bought both of these. And then this guy here has also got the 18K. It's right in there. But ignorance can burn you. And what happened to me was, yes, these do have 18K on there, but I didn't know what the rest of it meant. It's not just 18K. It's 18K GF. So it's not gold plated. It's what's called 18 karat gold filled. Now, it's not nearly as bad as your typical gold plating. The gold filled holds up a lot better, and I did do some research on it, and it's actually a sheet of gold that's put over top of a lesser metal. In this case, it's going to be some sort of a steel or something, because these will stick to a magnet. And when I was looking at these, I had a magnet in my pocket and I did not check. So the magnet alone would have told me about these, but not this one, because this one is plated over copper. So yes, when you are looking at this kind of stuff, make sure that you know what all the little letterings and thing mean. So you can see there, 18K GF, and then on this one we have the same 18K GF, and this one, it's very hard to see. I had to use the loop when I got into the car to really see it, but it also says the same thing, 18K GF. So yes, I paid, I think, $28 for all three. And when it all boils down to it, you know, I'm not going to lose out. Being gold filled, something like this will sell for about what sterling silver will sell for. And I've talked to my closest LCS, and he said yes, he will take these and he will give me sterling price for them. So I'll basically get, there's right at an ounce here, so I'll get pretty close to, I'll lose maybe $4 or $5, something like that. So I didn't get completely burned. But do yourself a favor, and if you're going to be doing something like this, take the time, do your research, and know what you're looking at so that you don't get burned. They didn't do anything wrong. They presented it and did their display cases, and it was there. It was me who didn't do the proper research to know what all these little markings mean. So if y'all are going to take the adventure that I've taken, that I'm going to keep taking for thrifting and things like that, make sure you know what you're looking at, what all these little symbols mean. But that was just a little quick video to show an embarrassment I wasn't planning on really showing. But this little guy right here, when I found this, it really got me interested in finding things at thrifts. So I jumped the gun and, bit myself. But make sure that you all do better research than I do, and this won't happen to you. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for always following along on my silver journey, and in this case, gold. God bless.